There is a frightening idea that is slowly becoming real. After someone dies, their social media posts, emails, voice recordings, and videos can be used to create an AI version of them. In other words, we are entering a time when people may be able to talk to someone who is no longer alive through a machine. At first, that might sound comforting. For a grieving family, hearing a familiar voice again could feel like a gift. Being able to see familiar words, familiar habits, familiar expressions, it might help some people feel a little less alone. But this is where the real problem begins. Who does that AI actually belong to? Does it belong to the family? Does it belong to the company that built it? Or does it still belong, in some sense, to the person who died? This is where the idea of a digital afterlife comes in. The body is gone, but the data remains. And from that data, something that sounds like you, writes like you, and responds like you can be created. That may sound powerful. It may even sound beautiful. But it also raises a serious question. What happens to your privacy after death? That is what people mean when they talk about posthumous privacy. While we are alive, we have at least some control over our words, our images, our voices, and our personal information. But after death, what happens to all of that? Your old voice messages, your private emails, your conversations with family, your preferences, your tone, your way of speaking, all of it can become training material. And that is where this stops being a story about memory and starts becoming a story about control. Because the real danger is not just that your AI continues to exist. The real danger is that someone else may decide how it is used. Now imagine something darker. A company keeps that data forever, not just to preserve memory, but to build products, services, and new forms of marketing around it. Imagine your voice being used after your death to say things like, "This product would be perfect for you. You should buy this. It will make life easier. This is the right choice. Trust me." At that point, is that really you? Or is it just advertising wearing your voice? That is what makes this so disturbing. People can ignore a normal ad. People can doubt a salesperson. But when a message sounds like someone they loved, their guard drops. And once that happens, grief itself can be turned into a business model. That is the nightmare. Because most people never truly agreed to that future. Years ago, they uploaded videos, left voice, notes, posted online, and sent messages without imagining that one day, those pieces could be turned into a talking AI version of themselves. So this is not just a technology issue. It is a human dignity issue. After you die, should your voice be used to comfort your family? Maybe. Should it be used to sell products, push subscriptions, or drive purchases? That is a very different question. So here is the question I want to leave you with. If you died tomorrow, would you allow an AI with your voice to recommend products to your family? Most people would probably say no. But the real danger is this. Even if you would say no, if you never clearly make that choice, someone else may end up making it for you. Your family might decide, a company might decide, a contract might decide. And in a world where you are gone, your own wishes may become the weakest voice in the room. That is why we need rules. First, we need clear consent. People should be able to decide while they are alive whether their data can be used to build an AI after death, who that AI can speak to, and whether any commercial use is allowed. Second, we need strict limits on purpose. An AI created for remembrance is not the same as an AI used for sales or advertising. Those should never be treated as the same thing. And third, we need the right to end it. Keeping something forever is not always an act of love. Sometimes dignity means knowing when something should be allowed to rest. AI will only become more realistic from here. It will sound more human. It will feel more personal. It will become more emotionally convincing. That is exactly why we need to think about this now. Maybe the future horror is not that AI will attack humanity. Maybe the quieter, colder horror is this. After you are gone, your voice keeps working for someone else. Your data, your voice, your life. After death, who should they belong to?